Back, and John Sheridan, with the help of a deflection, gave Leeds the lead. Well, 3 minutes into the second half, Frank Gray's through ball sent Tommy Wright sprinting away. His shot beat the keeper, and Leeds were 2-0 up. But the worst moment for Notts County came in extraordinary fashion. A Leeds free kick, the ball clipped over the top of the bar, but Ian McParland had encroached, and because he'd been booked in the first half, was sent off, much to everybody's astonishment. And from the free kick, worse was to come for Notts County. McParland could only sit and watch, as the ball was rolled cleverly, and Dennis Irwin scored his first ever goal for the club. Notts County completely collapsed at that stage, and in the next 2 minutes Leeds scored 2 more goals. First of all, a delightful through ball enabled Tommy Wright to roll in his second goal, and it wasn't long before Wright was celebrating again. The best move of the second half for Leeds, a lovely cross. McCluskey, the substitute, got in the shot, and Tommy Wright eventually turned the ball in.
A Leeds penalty from veteran Peter Lorimer is saved by Alan Knight, but John Sheridan reacts quickly to score. There's time, though, still for a final twist as Leeds earn another penalty in the last minute. Knight, the offender this time, on Leeds substitute Tommy Wright. But Lorimer is again outsmarted by Knight, whose reflex save... Wright. Langan. Rock beat by Gray. Off goes Baird. Can they stretch Oxford here? Baird going on all the way, and a goal! Great run by Baird, and what a finish! Explosive run then by Baird. Sent on his way by Frankie Gray, and Baird shot just beyond the outstretched arms of Steve Hardwick. Third goal for Leeds, and it could be a very important one indeed. Well, that really has got the crowd buzzing now. 68 minutes gone, and it's Oxford a goal down here at Ellen Road. And just look at the delight of those fans. We're now deep into time added on for stoppages. A victory for Leeds United that keeps alive their outside hopes of promotion.
Indeed, as Peter says, that result does give Leeds just a fleeting chance, at any rate, of promotion.
Leeds supporters poured into the Midlands, poured being an appropriate word since many had been drinking all day. They couldn't buy alcohol in the ground, they were strictly segregated from the home fans, but they climbed over walls, ripped up terraces and bombarded police with missiles, including £1 coins. Was surprised that there weren't any more deaths. In all, 236 people were hurt. Only the timely and courageous intervention of the police, keeping rival supporters apart, prevented a disaster of Brussels proportions. Suggestions of extreme right-wing provocation are considered and dismissed by Popplewell, although he says National Front leaflets were found at the ground and Leeds fans chanted Nazi slogans. Popplewell offers no instant solution to determined, deliberate violence other than to match it with determined, deliberate action. He says magistrates should impose harsher sentences. They have the scope within the law, they don't always use it. The police should have greater powers to search and arrest troublesome fans. And the law should be changed to make it an offence to chant racist or obscene slogans. This is only an interim report. There's more to come, and both Ron Saunders and Geoffrey Deere are wary of heralding it as the answer to last season's tragedies.
Tonight, 2nd Division Fulham announced they were making their first match against Leeds United ticket only. Leeds fans were blamed for the riot at Birmingham last season. A 15-year-old fan died when a wall collapsed. Mrs. Thatcher wants his death to be the last. Kevin Dunn, News at 10.
Who uses a joystick to zoom in on the crowd. For this game, no one was allowed in unless they'd bought a ticket in advance.
Tickets inside. If you haven't got tickets, it's all ticket. Go away, please. No cash sales.
And the result was that hundreds of fans were left wandering the streets with nothing to do. There was no alcohol on sale.
Walsall 0, Leeds 3.
And a 22-year association with the club.
Can I ask you, Eddie, whether the decision this morning, the announcement that you were sacked, came as a surprise to you, or did you expect it?
It wasn't an entire surprise. You know, I'd heard one or two little rumours, but disappointing, that's the thing. Disappointed just to be leaving the club after a long time. That's the biggest disappointment to me. And disappointed to be leaving the lads. But, you know, the directors, they run the club and they make the decisions. And I've just got to accept it. I mean, I was only an employee of the club.
Do you think they were justified in sacking you because of the club's performance?
Well, that's not for me to say. I mean, they run the club. And they feel that that was the best plan to pursue. So that, you know, that's up to the board of directors.
Following Eddie's departure, strong rumours this morning that former manager Don Reevy may return to Elland Road with Johnny Giles. The names of Billy Bremner and Trevor Cherry have also been mentioned.
Flick on there could be dangerous, and it's a good goal! What a good goal from Andy Ritchie! Good flick on there from Baird. Flick on there could be dangerous, and it's a good goal! What a good goal from Andy Ritchie! Good flick on there from Baird. And on the volley, number 11, Andy Ritchie, makes no mistake. But Arnott's looking for the 1-2 with Philliskirk, but and it's not in. And it's a good goal from Snodin. Snodin buried that one in the back of the net. Nice Snodin. And it's a good goal from Snodin. Snodin buried that one in the back of the net. A quick break, catching Sheffield United on the hop. And Snodin racing through, fires it wide. 2 John Burridges left. So now it reads Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 2.
Baird. John Stiles. Sheridan equalised for Leeds United. What a lovely chip. 36 minutes and Sheridan puts Leeds United back on level terms. Missed there by Mills, lets in Aspin, but I think he's shown him too much of the ball. Has he? Aspin will go, he'll chase it all the way. Good cross by Aspin. It's there by Ritchie. Andy Ritchie. Baird went to it, looked like a handball there, surely a handball there, penalty, and it's Keith Edwards to take it. He scored in 12 minutes, Leeds United 1, Hull City 0. Baird taking on skipper. Ball breaking for Andy Ritchie. Stiles. Bird with him. Gets a cross in. Good header by Baird. It's there. 2-1. 2-0 rather. Baird's racing in. What a good goal from Brendan Ormsby. Ian Baird sold the dummy. Ormsby got in a header.
Within 25 seconds of the start of the second half, the Leeds move began in their own half and is typical of the way they are playing these days. A lovely sharp inter-passing move sets up the chance. It ends with John Stiles sending Ian Baird clear, and he beats Gordon Nisbet before driving in an angle shot into the goal.
Attacking the famous cop end. Stiles through for Edwards. I would dearly love to score this afternoon. The ball's still in play. But it's Kettridge back in defence. Sheridan. Baird. Surely blocked. A penalty. That's a penalty. And it looks like John Sheridan. So, can Leeds, after all their endeavours, take the lead? Yes, they can. 1-0. Sheridan puts Leeds United in the lead in the first minutes in the second half. Ormsby. It's there. Leeds can seal it now. So the Leeds United captain heads Leeds United into a certain victory now. But Leeds set about it early doors. Edwards, now then, can he get the goal he's been looking for in 12 matches? Yes, he can! 3-0! Oh, what a goal! Keith Edwards. Baird, Edwards. It's a penalty. Leeds United get a penalty. So, can Leeds take the lead against the league leader?